Ah. Hey, I am live. Good evening, millionaires. Good evening, millionaires. Welcome to yet another edition of Good Evening Millionaire. My name is Amma Nancy. I'm like steadily fixing my hair, but whatever. Good evening. So my name is Amma Nancy. I go by Amma the CPA, which stands for Certified Public Accountant. Right, so I am a licensed certified public accountant from Chicago, Illinois. I always like to say that I have like the best of both worlds because my mom is actually a retired educator and a Chicago public school teacher, and my dad and a principal, like an administrator, and my dad, he's a retired IRS agent. So I love teaching, giving back, and providing service, as well as I love to crunch numbers. Okay, so good evening, millionaires, and welcome to yet another edition of Good Evening Millionaire. So, make sure that you guys greet your fellow millionaires. So, put in the comments, good evening, millionaire. Let us know where you're calling in from. Happy Friday. Hope everybody had an amazing day and is continuing to have an amazing day, right? Make sure, yep, I am live. Okay, so good evening. So we'll give everybody a chance to hop on, but definitely go ahead, um, put in the comments, good evening, millionaire. Let us know where you're calling in from and all that good stuff. So tonight, what we're talking about is why you should never leave your savings in a traditional bank. So it's before we get into it, just kind of write this down, or if you're on the replay, welcome to the replay, right? And also, it's important for me to tell you guys, like, look, yes, I do this and stuff like that, but it's really a passion of mine to help people become educated on their finances to the point where they feel comfortable. A lot of times with finances, they don't teach us this stuff in school, but then what happens is when we get a certain age, we feel like we should already know this stuff. So then we don't even ask questions because we feel stupid and we feel like we're going to be judged. So I want everybody to be comfortable, right, with their finances and stuff like that. So definitely don't ever feel stupid. Don't ever feel like any question is too small. Shoot me an inbox and stuff like that. And I don't totally plan on getting to a bunch of people this weekend. The weeks have, this week has been kind of hectic. Okay, especially coming off of our amazing New Orleans trip. I didn't even get a chance to post a bunch of my pictures. But we had an awesome training in New Orleans. Some of you guys may or may not have seen some of the pictures. I posted some, and then some of my awesome friends and business partners posted some as well. So definitely, it's just been really hard, getting back. But I will get back to everybody. Anybody reach out, but just know that I'll get back. I'm gonna go through all my. And then did Facebook change the algorithm or something? Because I feel like some of my messages, like, I don't even see anymore. Like, it goes right from this month to September. And I'm like, if I'm scrolling. But anyway, if somebody knows how to help me, please inbox me or shoot me a text message. So good evening, millionaires. Good evening, millionaires. Please make sure that you guys putting it in the comments. Good evening, millionaires. Let us know where you're calling in from. We always greet each other by millionaires because everything happens 3 times. The first time is in your mind. Okay, that's why we always say millionaire minded. The second time is on paper. We want to write it down and make it plain. That's my worksheet that we're going over tonight. And then the third time is in the execution phase. And I'm sitting here talking about, I completely forgot that I didn't have this pulled up. So I'm going to go ahead and get this worksheet pulled up. And if you are joining us and you would like to pull up your own worksheet, if somebody could put in the comments where they can find this, it's actually on our site, which is wearemillionaireminded.com. It's wearemillionaireminded.com. And I think I have it in the caption too. But then up under the freebie section, you'll find this worksheet and a bunch of other ones. But if you want to make sure that you get this one so you can follow along, that would be awesome. Also, millionaires, make sure that you are sharing the broadcast. Okay, sharing is definitely caring. So you want to share the broadcast not only on your personal page, right, but also in different groups that you're in, because you never know how this information can help other people. You know, even if you personally already know this information, you just never know how it can help other people. So each one teach one, we can definitely change the world. So good evening, millionaires. Good evening, millionaires. Okay, let me see. Here we go. I thought, oh yes. Okay, there we go. So, go ahead, pull up your worksheet. What we're going over is why you should never leave your money in a traditional bank. And it's very hard for some people to kind of grasp. So I hope that this worksheet will help you guys understand it. So again, you can check this out. You can download it from wearemillionaiремinded.com. I'm going to move me over here and move this over here. Ta-da! Okay, let's make it a tad bit smaller. Okay, millionaires. So we're going over the rule of 72. So what that means now, who knows how, some genius math whiz came up with this, because I totally don't know. If somebody knows, let me know. Put it in the comments, right? So somebody figured out, in order to figure out how soon or how slowly or basically just when your money will double, they figured out that all you have to do is divide. If you take 72 divided by the interest rate, okay, 72 divided by the interest rate, that is the amount of time that it will take for your money to double. So a lot of times people are like, they want to invest and stuff like that, and blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying, like where should they put their money and stuff like that. But unfortunately, a lot of times people need their access to their money. So then what happens is they want to just leave it in their traditional bank because they don't want it too far away, right? Because they're worried about, like, when something pops up, how are they going to be able to cover it if it's any type of emergency? So they don't want to put their money too far. So they leave it in a traditional bank. So this worksheet, again, that you can find at wearemillionaiремinded.com under the freebie section. If somebody could put that in the comments for me, that would be awesome. wearemillionaiремinded.com/freebies. Okay. Go ahead, put that in the comments. That would be awesome. So we're going to show you guys tonight, and this video will be really, really short. It's Friday. Hello, right? So I'm going to go through 3 different scenarios on how long it'll take your money to double, considering where you have it and the interest rate that you have it at. Okay, so now we're going to say 4%, right? So this person has 4%, which would really be a traditional bank of certificate of deposit, and that's being nice because some of the CDs right now are saying like 2% or 2.5%. I saw one and I was like, I can't even believe you guys are advertising that. That's dumb, right? Okay, so this person has 6%. Okay, and then last and definitely not least, y'all know this is our favorite. This person has 12%. So now we're gonna say, so if you follow what we say, so I'm gonna go across and then down, okay? So you follow the rule by taking 72 divided by the interest rate, and that's how soon or how slow your money will double. Okay, so we got 4%, right? So if we take 72 divided by the 4%, your money will double every 18 years. So we know we don't want that one, right? We don't want that one, okay? If you take 6%, so somebody put in the comments for me 6%, okay? And then 6% and then put doubles every 12 years. Now, that's not terrible, okay? That's not terrible, but what's even better than that? Now, somebody put in the comments for me, 12% doubles every 6 years. Okay, every 6 years, your money will double if you put it someplace up for at 12% interest, right? And we know 6 years is not that long of a time. So again, now 4% and 6% is like, you know, some traditional banks. So we're going to start off and we're saying that all of our investments, all of our people that are investing are the young, tender 29 years old, okay? And they start out with the same amount of money, okay? So person number 1 starts out with $10,000. Person number 2 starts out with the same $10,000. And person number 3 starts out with the same $10,000 at 29 years old. Now, person number 1, so give me a number 1 and a share. So put a number 1 in the comments and share the Broadcast Millionaires. Okay, so person number 1, put in the comments for me. Person number 1, their money is going to take 18 years to double. So by the time they are 47 years old, they have $20,000. So it's like, yay. Not really, right? Now we add another. We're still on number 1, so still give me a number 1 to share, but put number 1 in the comments, and then put, you know, you guys, if you did, put the 29 for me, right? And then put the age 47 equals $20,000. So now with same number 1, so put a number 1 and put 65 equals $40,000. Now that's not a lot of money at all, considering that, you know, it doubles every 18 years. This is really kind of terrible because if you think about it, you started out with $10,000. You started out with $10,000 over when you were 29 years old, where you're like at the prime of your life and you can do so much stuff with this money. And let's just assume it's like an investment or inheritance or something like that, right? That you just got some type of windfall. So it takes you 36 years just for it to get to 65. By the time you're 65, just for it to get to $40,000. It's like, that's horrible, right? So give me a number 2 and a share. Let me make sure y'all sharing, because I know how y'all do. Okay, number 2. Okay. A couple. It's Friday. Okay, we got some shares. We got a few shares, millionaires. Okay, so give me a number 2 and a share. So put a number 2 in the comments and share the broadcast. So now we're going to go over person number 2. If you're just joining us, welcome to the broadcast, another edition of Good Evening Millionaire. We're going over why you never want to leave your money, your savings in a traditional bank. Okay, so now we got, you know, person number 2 is 29 years old with $10,000. So we take the 6% and divide it, right? We follow our formula from up here. So we're taking 72 divided by the 6%. Okay, so that gave us the 12. Oh, excuse me. That gave us the 12 years. Okay, so better than the 4. Now, this is still like a traditional bank, but it's probably just a CD where it's in there longer. So if you guys are taking notes, what you can write down is like a lot of times the longer you leave your money in there, the more they'll give you, because that's the more time that they have to play with your money and loan it out. A lot of times we don't really realize it's like we put our money in the bank and they you know, it's not really sitting in the bank all that time. It's not sitting in the bank. You know, they're loaning it out. They're giving it to people for mortgages and student loans and car notes and all that other good stuff, right? Okay, so 6%. Now, this person is 41 years old. So give me a number 2 and put 41 equals $20,000. And that's not bad, because now it's still 6 years ahead of this guy over here. It's still 6 years ahead of person number 1, right? That had that same $20,000 at 47. Now, Person number 2 has $20,000 at 41. Now we're going to add 12 years to that, okay? And now it doubles again, so we got $40,000, okay? So put number 2, give me a share, right? And then put 53 equals $40,000. Okay, now, again, way better than this person because now you're 53 years old with $40,000 as opposed to 65 with $40,000. So now we're going to add another 12 years to that. And remember, it's doubling every 12 years. And if you're just joining us, what we do to figure that out is if you take 72 divided by your interest rate, is going to give you how quickly or how slowly, but more importantly, when your money is going to double. Okay, so now we got 80,000. Okay, 80,000. Right, which is way better because now this person is 65, this person is 65, and they have $40,000 more. Right? Make sure you guys give us some shares. Make sure you give us some shares and participate in the broadcast. Make sure you share it not only on your personal page, Millionaires, but you also want to share it in different groups that you are in. Good evening, Millionaires. Okay, so now, right, this is like our investment account. So you found an amazing investment account where you can put your money in. It gives you 12%. So if you take 72 divided by the interest rate, it's going to give you 6 years. So this is our third person, right? Starting out at 29 years old with the same 10,000, but again, it's 6 years. So by the time this person is 35, they got $20,000. So do me a favor, put number 3, give me a share, right? Put number 3, 35, and then say 35 equals $20,000. Okay, put that in the comments for me. So that's awesome. My dad, I'm going to have to go in a second, child. 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. It's my dad. He about to get worried because I'm not answering the phone. Okay, but we're almost done. Okay, so give me a number 3 and a share. Give me a number 3 and a share. So now we're doubling it again, right? Double it. So now this person has $40,000. They're only 41 years old as compared to this person with $20,000, right? You see how that's working out? Because now this person has 12 at the 12% in an investment bank. They're getting $40,000 as opposed to this person over here that only has that same $20,000. So we add another 6 years. We're doubling that. So put number 3. We're still on person number 3. Put number 3. Give me a share. Put 347, right? Because it's 47 years old equals $80,000, right? Because it's doubling every single time. It's doubling every single time. So then we got 53. So put 53 in the comments. Give me a share. 53. Now we have $160,000. And this is only at 12%. Some investment accounts are way more than this. Right now, again, it does depend on how quickly you need your money. When you can leave it in there for a longer period of time, you can get interest rates like this. When you need, like, so if you have a 1-year CD, they're going to give you like the 1 point something or 2%. Okay, but you just want to look around. I don't want to act like, you know, I'm giving investment advice because that's illegal. But I can tell you, you want to look for something like this because it does exist. So now put number 3, 59. Now remember, it's doubling again. By the time they're 59, it's doubled to $320,000. Millionaires, this is how the rich get richer because their money is working for them. Anytime where your money is working for you, you can always make more money. Okay? So now by the time they are 65 years old, now it's doubling again. Millionaires, so put 65 equals $640,000. compared to this person over here, all they had was 80,000, and this person over here, all they had was 40,000. They all started out with the same amount, right? 29 years old, $10,000. But 4%, right? 4%, 6%, 6%, and then 12%. Millionaire. So in a nutshell, to wrap this up and everybody have an amazing, amazing Friday, you want to compare this 65 years old, right? This person has 640,000. This person has 40,000. Okay, you comparing the two, right? So in a nutshell, leaving your money in the bank, right, like a traditional bank, is a $640,000 decision. A $600,000 decision. I'm sorry. $600,000 decision. So by loaning your money to the bank, right, the bank is actually earning 10 times more than what you're earning. Why? Because like I said, your money is not in the bank. They're loaning it out to other people and charging them these high interest rates. So the bank is somewhere earning 12% and then giving you 4%. You see? Or the bank is earning 12% and giving you 2%, and they're keeping the difference. So if we say the bank is earning 12% and then they're giving you 4%, it's a $600,000 decision. So the bank earns $600,000 more when we look at this example just by using this rule. Okay, millionaires, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Hope everybody is having an amazing day, and I definitely hope that that was helpful. Okay, that was our rule of 72, why you should never, ever, 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 never leave your money in a traditional bank. My name is Alma, the CPA, right? Your favorite CPA's favorite CPA. I will see you guys tomorrow morning because I'm hosting Good Morning Millionaire, right? Just like I did this morning. But tomorrow morning, I'll definitely make a post. It's going to be at 8 a.m., right? Because it's Good Morning Millionaire. 8 a.m. Central, or I'll post it, 7:55 a.m. my time, 8:55 Eastern time. Make sure you guys join Dear Millionaire, and then you will get a text message reminder. If somebody could put in the comments how they can join Dear Millionaire by texting 81010, right? In the body of the text, type out @MillMind. It's completely free, the world's first free text message service on personal growth and self-development, because that's what we do, right? And then make sure that you guys check out AlmaTheCPA.com. It's a really cool video series on there, created by yours truly, on how you can increase your cash flow. Okay, so check us out, and I'll see you lovely, lovely millionaires tomorrow morning. Good evening, millionaires.